Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Soul Standing. My name is Beth, and today I thought I would give you an update on my reading for the month of January. As you probably know, I don't typically do update videos, but I have some extra time. I got sent home from school today. I've got a little bit of a sickness going on. Not too bad. I should be able to go back to school tomorrow, but I wanted to rest, and they agreed that I looked terrible and should go away. So I laid down for a little while and I kept thinking about my Goodreads goal and the books I'd been reading with my daughter. I was downloading new audiobooks for her. And I thought maybe you guys would be interested to see how I'm doing the Goodreads goal while including her books as well. So we're going to chat about that for a minute. As I've talked about before, I set my goal for 200 books this year, and that was mostly because I'm hoping to read new books to my daughter multiple times a week and be able to keep track of those books and the ratings that she gives them on Goodreads. And that way I can look back and kind of have an educated guess at new books that she might enjoy, or go back in a few years and go, well, that was your favorite book when you were 4, and just really be able to keep a better handle on what we're reading together and the things that she enjoys. Not that I think I won't remember the things she enjoys, but when you read a whole bunch of early reader books, it's easy to forget which ones you've looked at, which ones you haven't. And I have been known to pick up some books that she hates and that I don't remember reading. So, anyway, every month, in order to reach the 200 book goal, I need to have 16 books at the least. And this month, we are on January 10th, and we're already at 13 books. So I thought I would just read to you the 13 books we have, and you'll be able to tell for the most part which ones are mine and which ones are my daughter's. But I'm just going to give you very quickly the rating on each book and what we've read. Fancy Nancy, Nancy Clancy Super Sleuth by Jane O'Connor. This is a children's chapter book following Fancy Nancy, who is a favorite for early readers. We love Fancy Nancy, but we gave this book a 3-star because Elena liked it enough to give it 3 stars, and I'm letting her choose for the books that are hers. This one really went on and on about Nancy Drew, and I love Nancy Drew, but I felt like it needed to be edited a little more or something. I don't know. The Fairy Tale Matchmaker, which is the first in the Fairy Tale Matchmaker series by Edie Baker. I'm definitely going to be checking out the second book in the series. I gave this a 4 stars. I finished that book over the weekend, and we'll give you guys a full review soon. A Feast for Crows, Song of Ice and Fire, Book 4 by George R.R. Martin. I believe I gave this book a 4 stars. I was going to give you a book chat on it, but since A Dance with Dragons is the same timeline with different perspectives, I think I'm going to wait until I finish that book and do a chat on both of them together. Talking as Fast as I Can, From Gilmore Girls to Gilmore Girls and Everything in Between by Lauren Graham. I love this book. I gave it all the stars. It's great. I listened to it on audio, and Lauren Graham is the narrator as well as the author. So I was hearing her words in her voice, and it was fabulous. Fancy Nancy's Favorite Fancy Words, From Accessories to Zany, Fancy Nancy Sea Stars, Fancy Nancy Bonjour, Butterfly, and Fancy Nancy and the Posh Puppy, all by Jane O'Connor, all given 4 stars by my daughter. The Little Penguin by A.J. Wood. This was a very cute little story, and we gave it 4 stars as well. The Scandalous Sisterhood of Prickwillow Place by Julie Berry. I either gave it 3, I think I gave it 3.75 stars. It was cute. I liked it. There is a book review up on my channel if you want to go check it out. Definitely something that if you enjoy Victorian mysteries, tongue-in-cheek type of things, you should definitely read it. And then 2 more Fancy Nancy's, The Mermaid Ballet and The Mean Girl, both of those, of course, by Jane O'Connor. Both of those given 4 stars. Like I mentioned a moment ago, I am reading A Dance with Dragons. Currently, I'm a little over 100 pages. So I actually completed a goal for the week because my goal was to reach 100 pages by Friday, and it's Tuesday and I'm there. I'm also reading Special Topics in Calamity Physics by Marisha Pessel. I'm on page 23. I've been on page 23 since yesterday afternoon. I just am not interested in picking it back up. I am going to listen to the audiobook and at least get myself to page 100, hopefully. And if at that point I'm still just not interested, I'm going to DNF it, but I am currently working on it. And then my other big goal in reading for the week is to complete The Curse of Crow Hollow. I'm halfway through this and it's taking me forever, but it's picking up speed and hopefully I can get there soon. Along with those, I have two Magic Treehouse audiobooks, Mary Poppins by P.L. Travers and The Princess in Black books 1 through 3, all on audiobook for my daughter and I to listen to together at bedtime. My throat's been so raw lately, I haven't been reading to her out loud as much, but she does bring a book home every day from school and we read it together before we listen to the audiobook. So I am not worried at all about reaching at least 16 books by the end of January. In fact, my concern is that I'm going to reach 20 books by the end of January, but the last 7 probably won't even be mine. They'll all be Elena's. I am really proud of the 4 books that I completed so far this month, however, and I'm looking forward to reading more across all of the age levels. This has been a mid-month update slash wrap-up, I guess. Is that what it was? I don't know. I've never done a wrap-up either, I don't think. Anyway, um, that's all I've got for you today. And I'm going to go lay down and drink hot tea and try not to die. So I will see you guys again very soon. Until next time, read something good, write something better. And for everybody having to deal with this whole winter thing, stay warm.